Welcome to Verdant.
It is time.
Is my mic on this time?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Producer.
Yep.
We're houseplants.
We're going to be who's the best plant daddy?
We're various types of fungi.
We
grow into our bodies and take control of our brains.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were just talking about... I didn't know that was... This is the last of us. We started with houseplant stuff.
This is Verdant from Alderac Entertainment Group and Flat Out Games.
You pronounced their whole name.
Yeah.
So AG. That's
AG.
like calling out my middle name or something.
Joined by Logan T.
They're
Jenkins. I don't actually know what your middle name is.
It's Thomas.
Wow.
Thomas.
Why does everyone have like the most basic middle names? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
mine's...
You know, for a long time, a person at the store called me Tiberius every time he saw me.
That's much better.
That's a much better middle name.
Yeah.
So,
what is that? What are you doing? The bowl of petunias.
what's
that from?
No,
Is that
again?
200 IQ.
Is that? What's that? What is that?
What is that?
We got a rogue mod.
Hitchhiker's Guide. Rogue mod.
Yeah.
All right, we got Verdant. This game is very similar to Cascadia. Okay, we're going to be drafting cards and tiles from the center and creating a sort of like tableau of plants. This is representative of house plants in our houses of various rooms. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I never read Hitchhiker's Guide. My apologies.
So I think this game will be pretty easy to grasp if you've played Cascadia before.
Okay.
I think it is a little more advanced than Cascadia. The scoring is way more advanced, I would say. The things you can do, or like I guess maybe the decision points are a little more complicated because instead of drafting like a tile and an animal in Cascadia, in this you're drafting a card and a token. But you can draft either of the cards, right? There's the pine cone mechanic, sort of like Cascadia has, where you can like dump rows of things. That's these green thumb tokens.
Okay.
And we'll be earning those different ways. And then the tokens can be spent to do certain things, or they're fixtures that you like place in your house in rooms. Like all the rooms have one slot for a fixture.
So we can only store one item.
You can store one item.
Okay.
Oh, I see. So like if I wanted to grab that lamp and use it later, that's cool.
Yeah. So I've done setup. The way the setup goes is, all right, we've got all the tokens. So that's all these like things in the middle of the bag here. That's all the tokens are. We have the plant cards right there. They're shuffled up, made a row of 4. We've got the room cards. They're shuffled up, made a row of 4. We have the verdancy and green thumb tokens in piles. That's these guys right here. We have the chart below to determine how many pot tokens you need. So we got all our pot tokens. We have concrete pots. We have wooden.
We don't have that emote, right?
Ceramic.
The smoking
I
emote.
don't think so. And we have normal pots.
We're gonna say pot a lot. Okay,
There's gonna be a lot of pot.
Just get it out of your system.
There's a lot of weed. There's a lot of plants.
Just get it out of your system
A lot
now.
of grass.
What would you say like the levels of this are? Like that looks way industrial.
I think it's the ceramic. Let me see what it's called. I don't actually know.
These are all from Pier 1 Import.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then we got our player aid cards, which I'll probably show you a little bit once I start talking about stuff. This game's going to be pretty chromid. To
There's
be
a lot of
honest.
green, so
It's pretty
As you
green
expect.
as far as games go. We have all randomly drawn one plant card and one room card to start our houses with. So we place those initially, and I'll show you what a room card looks like. So we have a room card here. It is blue. There's 5 different colors of room, and on each side of this card, there is the amount of light provided to plants on if a plant was placed next to the room in that way. So different plants want different levels of light, and you'll see once I show you a plant card what that looks like. You have a spot for a fixture, and you have a bonus per adjacent plants of that type. So this is going to get 1 point per adjacent plant with that symbol on it. So that's what a room card looks like. And then we have a plant card. So that's the plant type. We have the amount of verdancy tokens it takes to pot that plant. So when you place the plant, if it's next to a room on the side of it that has that type of lighting, you get to place one of these little verdancy tokens on it. Okay, you can kind of see it. It's just blinking. That's kind of funny. And once you have, for this one, once you have 3 verdancy tokens on it, you immediately pot it, and then the end of the game is worth that amount of points. So you need 3 verdancy tokens for 3 points. Pretty simple.
We can't turn off the green screen because then it would be all green.
It would just be green
the whole screen would
and
be
be
green.
ugly. So that's more ugly than something not being visible. I think, at least. All right, so that's how things work. We're going to be making a 5x3 grid, so three columns. No, 3 rows and 5 columns.
Yeah.
We can only place things orthogonally adjacent to things that exist already, so you can't place stuff out in space.
So once I place something there, that means...
Then you're locked in.
Yeah.
You're locked in. But
I
right now...
I get to expand on either side until I decide where to expand into the third row.
Just wondering, but, like, it will not work on stream, but I'm wondering if, like, in the regular thing, you could make it, like, 3x5 or 3x...
No. It has to be... 3. It has to be 3x5 specifically this way.
Okay.
By the end of the game, we will each have 15 cards in our house.
Cool.
And it will look exactly the same. And it has to be a checkerboard pattern. You can't have rooms next to rooms. Plants have to be next to rooms. Plants can't be next to plants.
All right.
Okay? So.
I'm great.
Our turn is going to look like... Let's see if I have the turns. It doesn't talk about turns.
Is this scoring?
Scoring is important.
We got green thumb actions. Been 2 green thumbs.
So your turn is you select a card and a token. And then you place the card in your house. And then you check the lighting conditions, and if it matches, then you get to place a verdancy token on the thing. Then you place and use tokens. So if you draft a token, you can immediately use it, or you can place it into storage. And the tokens do different things. I think those are all covered here. Then you complete plants and add pots. So if you equaled the verdancy number on the plant, you put verdancy tokens on, then you pot it. And if you pot something, you take the highest valued pot first. These pots are worth 3 bonus points. These are worth 2. These are worth 1. And there's infinite of these. They're worth nothing at the end of the game. So basically, whoever's potting plants first is getting bonus points.
Okay.
So that's a reason to go for like lower point valued plants first, I think.
I see.
If they're easier to pot, you can get bonus points, right?
Yeah.
But if like this one's 9 verdancy and 11 points, if you take that one first, it'll take you a while to pot it. It will be worth it at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But it might end up in one of these shitty pots.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then place any unused tokens in storage. So if you don't use a token, it goes away. And check green thumb token limit. So that's these guys. These you can spend, like I said, to manipulate the market a little bit. You can only have 5 of these.
How do we get them?
You get them by drafting cards. So if you draft this, a green thumb token gets placed on that.
Okay.
I see.
Yep.
So that's the disadvantage of going first.
Yep. Actually, if you go first, you start with no green thumb tokens, and the person to the first player's right starts with 2, and the other person starts with 1. So the first player doesn't actually start with any at all.
All right. Do we want to go ahead and figure that out?
Sure. 13. 18. I am first. All right, so you get 1 green thumb token, you get 2, Logan.
All right. Thumbs up.
All right, let's talk about what green thumb tokens do. All right, so you can spend 2 green thumb tokens. All the green thumb actions cost 2 green thumb tokens. You can replace any number of tokens. That's these guys. You discard them, draw new ones.
Okay.
Replace any number of cards without thumb tokens on them.
Okay.
So if they have thumb tokens on them, you can't move them. You can draft any card plus any tokens. That's where you can do like draft here and there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You could draft. That's the Cascadia Pinecone move where you're drafting something that's not connected necessarily.
I see. So you do have to get the same column kind of deal.
You could get like this and this.
But I mean, like in a normal draft.
In a normal game, you do have to get from the same column. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could add 1 verdant or verdancy token to any plant.
I see this as like having a lot of DNA that's very similar with Cascadia.
And it's the same designers, so...
Yeah,
okay.
This is like their 3rd game, right? It's Calico before Cascadia.
Oh, was Calico flat out as well?
Yeah.
Calico is very similar.
Yeah. It's clearly like they're iterating on
it's like refining on that idea. I think it's cool. Like, there's certainly a lot of design space for this kind of game. Cascadia, I think, is like the perfect version of it because it's so simple and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so rewarding. And I think I'll like this game. After reading the rules, I think I'll like it. But it'll be one of those things where, like,
if you were having to choose between this and Cascadia, you're probably still
like if I'm choosing one to go on the shelf, and we'll go back to that point like after the stream, like if we feel like they're different enough to own both, right?
Yeah.
But I think this one's probably better for a more board game, like crunchier board game group, right?
Yeah.
All right. So and then we can go over what the tokens do. So the fertilizer token, it adds 3 verdancy to a plant. So this guy is dumping verdancy on a plant. It's pretty good. We got the hand trowel, which adds 1 verdancy to up to 3 plants in your house. Then you have the watering can, which adds a verdancy to any of the plants adjacent to a single room. So even if you have, like, if this room is surrounded by plants, you would put a verdancy token on all 4 of them.
Mm.
All right, so that's the tokens. The rest are just house fixtures.
Okay, I got you.
If you're matching the color of a room with the house fixture you're in, you get to double the bonus that's on that room. So if I put a blue fixture in this room, suddenly I'm getting 2 points per adjacent plant of that type.
Of vines, I'm guessing. Looks
Yeah.
like vine. We got cacti, we got vines, we got some sort of leafy plant, we got flowers.
Also, there are 5 different types of rooms, 5 different colors of rooms, and 5 different types of item. At the end of the game, you get extra bonus points. I think it's 5 bonus points if you have 1 of each type.
Okay.
Of both of those things. So you are looking to diversify your house. We'll talk about like other scoring because it's kind of important to keep this stuff in mind. So completed plants, you get the value on the card. Okay. Extra verdant, you get 1 per 2 verdant tokens on all plants, and that's rounded down.
And that's extra.
So that's like if you had not
plant.
potted the plant, you still get some points for the verdant tokens.
I see.
You get
And when you pot the plant, the verdant tokens go away.
when you pot the plant, the verdant tokens go away, and it cannot get verdant
Got it.
tokens anymore.
Okay.
You get points for your potted plants. That's like the pots that have bonus points. You get points for rooms for matching their bonus adjacency things.
Yeah.
You get items. So for unique items in your house, you get some exponential points there.
Okay.
So different types of. You're looking for you don't want to have multiple cats.
Okay.
You don't want to have more than 1 cat. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I think Nathan would disagree.
I actually would. I think, yeah.
And then there's
I think
the bonus
there's a
points.
good solid number of cats. I would make a dwarf fortress joke, but I don't think everybody here would understand the 2 cats.
There
Dwarf
are
fortress meme.
there are
Have you
these
ever seen
global
that? No.
scoring cards. There's 1 for each of the types of things. They kind of shake up the game to game. We're not going to play with those for the first game because it's advanced rules. We're not that advanced. So I didn't think it was super necessary to kind of get the experience of the game. But that's just another layer of that's how you make the games a little different from game to game. I think.
Yeah.
Aside from the randomization of just
I think for the learning one, since they do appear to be more extra moving pieces. So
And that's it. I think we just go and we might have questions along the way. So all right. So I'm going to draft. So I'm going to make sure that I'm doing the green thumb thing right. But I'm pretty sure it's the card that you don't pick in a column.
Okay.
So I'm going to be picking a card.
There's that ancient meme for Dwarf Fortress where it's like normal player looking at 2 cats and just kind of like squinting. And then it's like a Dwarf Fortress player and sees 2 cats and is like, 2 cats! And it's just like this neckbeard guy just going, 2 cats! And you're like, what are you talking about? The premise, so if you have 2 cats in Dwarf Fortress, they'll start reproducing. And so you end up with a lot of cats.
Yeah.
And one of the mechanics in the game is that your dwarves will become attached to cats, and if the cat ever dies, then the dwarf becomes depressed. And so, yeah, it's one of those,
like a disease to have 2 cats.
Yes, because you end up having too many cats, and then all of your dwarves have a pet cat. But like goblins will come into the fortress, and then the cats can die in the fight, and stuff like that. And so then your dwarves are just like horribly depressed. Yeah.
All right, let me see what I want to do here.
Devastating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. There are definitely cats that are isolationist in nature. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take this common ivy and this cat. I'm going to put this cat in storage.
So this gets a green thumb, and then a new card goes right here.
And I get to verdant my common ivy because I've matched it.
Okay.
This is the big chonker plant, but it is an ivy, so it bonuses with my room.
Yeah. Makes sense.
That's pretty much
And
mine.
I guess another
token, yeah. All right, we got some fertilizer.
Fertilizer feels like the windmill slam of the century.
It does seem good, yeah.
Of the week. So I could store this for later?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it makes sense for me to take this room that's got the green thumb on it, I'll shove this fertilizer into storage.
Mhm.
I'll set this next to the pincushion cactus, and that gives it a verdant token.
Yep.
Okay. Because
and you get a. Oh no, that's
And
a
then
succulent.
then I have the green. Yeah, right. Okay. Card.
Blue cat.
Ooh, cat.
Hmm.
Interesting. I feel like I want to do these two because then
You can spend 2 green thumbs if you want to do that.
yeah, so because I could put the Christmas cactus over here, it would get a verdant token, and then I would have the lamp, which means I would get 2 victory immediately. Is that right?
That would be end of game scoring, but yeah.
Oh, it's in the game. I don't know if I.
Oh, okay, so you can only have 5 green thumbs.
But you're only drafting 13 times.
Right. Right. I'm just gonna get the Christmas cactus and have this trowel.
Yep.
That, I'll play later.
All
Are there any
so
green
that goes
rooms?
there?
Yeah, wait.
Oh my god, look at
Yeah,
this.
like, oh, no, you mean that color? No.
Right. Okay. So you have to put those in places that will. They won't
You don't
get the
play these,
bonus.
you spend them.
Yeah. Oh.
Those are all consumables.
I see. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. And when I draft, can I play the card down and then use the thing before I put the new item in storage? Like if I
Yeah, you can use that thing, yes.
and then put
Yep.
the new thing.
Basically, the putting a thing in storage is like the end of your turn.
Okay.
It's like floating until then.
Oh, I need to burn it. Maybe just pass me a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Are the dark green ones?
Those are
5?
threes.
Oh,
There's three spots. Let's get this room in this here fertilizer bag.
Green thumb, card, and token.
You're making a big upset cat. Gosh.
Yeah.
That cat is about to be in the garbage can.
So they're about to get much worse.
So,
If you think they're
That's
bad now.
so sorry in advance. This one's
Are you
cactus.
upset about
Okay,
the
let's do
treatment
that.
of cats, Eddie?
You know he's not. I'll put that down there. I could spend this right now. I mean, I could like turbo up my Ivy instead of discarding this cat
Playing Turbo Ivy.
to its deaths. Yeah, well, I'll just do that.
So you get a big green.
So I'll
No more
get
treats ready. Cat jam.
I'll get a 3 spot on my common Ivy here.
Alright, so we took it for here.
Oh,
Yep.
you know what? Nobody redeemed a treat for Eddie on the dog stream, which I thought would be a shoe-in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
for sure.
It is not as easy to give him a treat when you're here. You're kind of
I think
ruining it
it's
for him.
Alright, I'm taking this new nerve plant. I'm taking this cat.
Did you put the thumb on the card I drafted?
I did?
The row I drafted?
You drafted here?
Yeah.
Yes, so
Okay.
thumb is there.
I didn't know if that was already there.
Alright, so I'm Jimmy jamming this in there. Does this get 2 verdant tokens?
Yes, because you match
Okay.
2 sides.
Neat.
Alright, smash that right in there. I've got who's got 3 green thumbs? This guy. Alright.
It's
And
impressive.
then
Really, truly
This goes there.
All right, so my turn.
Yep.
Can you have them? Do they have to be face up, or can you put them in?
You cannot rotate them.
Cannot rotate.
Let me read the rules for placing things, because I don't think I did that.
Let's talk about cats and Eddie treats. It's got Eddie amped up.
Yeah. You hit the T word.
Yeah.
Like, so what? How about it, folks?
Eat tray.
I mean, I think I'd be a fool not to take this, right? With 2 green thumbs right there on it. Yeah,
Be a
especially
damn fool.
since I have a table that any of the bonuses there. My 2 green thumbs. Green thumb goes onto that one.
All right. Cards must be placed orthogonally adjacent to other cards. Plant cards must be placed next to room cards and vice versa in a checkerboard pattern. Cards may not be placed outside of the 5x3 grid. The grid must be 5 cards wide by 3 cards tall. Cards may not be rotated from their upright orientation. Once a card is placed, it may not be moved in a later turn. Cards are not required to match either lighting conditions or room color.
All right. So
There you go.
I get a verdant token here. Yeah, I got those. All right.
Did you put the thumbs down and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's over here, so you we can do that. And I don't have to do it. Okay. Is it time?
Time.
Is it time to get a lamp?
Fine.
Put this lamp down here. This room. I could finish this hens and chicks. That's kind of sick. Oop, it's like that. It's kind of sick, dude.
Yeah, you immediately get the best pot from IKEA.
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and pot this guy.
That costs
Boom!
$6,000.
You're
Why'd you put
potted.
it? That's how plants work, man.
Just puts the pot over the plant.
It's fine.
Where
You
does
slap
this
it.
at?
Instructions unclear.
Alright, thumb. Token. Feels good, man.
Watering can. Was that add one to any of the plants adjacent to a single room? Okay.
I'm gonna take this.
All right.
I'll jimmy jam that there. Put the lamp in that room.
A dog.
A dog. Okay.
The double row is a really interesting take on it, actually, right?
Yeah.
With the thumbs.
I got so many thumbs.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is now potted because this is completed.
All right. I mean, I guess two more. We got two thumbs.
You have a max of 5.
You're all thumbed out.
Oh boy.
The extra would be discarded,
Well,
but you can
so
still take
it's
it.
at the end of the turn that it gets discarded.
The thumbs you have to. You can spend 2 thumbs right now to put a verdancy token on something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
you can do that.
So we'll just I'll just turn that over for this Christmas cactus.
Yeah. And you take you're taking the dog here.
Other one. Yeah.
Feels doggy.
He goes into storage. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna get 3 verdancy tokens.
None of you were ready for our pets. Like that's very clear.
It's not just.
Sometimes you
Christmas
just have to
present.
get a dog and then worry about where
Then
it's going to be,
figure it out, yeah.
where it's going to live.
I'm gonna go ahead and use these 2 to get my IKEA plant on this
Okay.
Christmas cactus. Great.
You've done it. All right, so. Get a kitty cat? Man, this kitty cat is doomed. I'm going to tell you right now. Or I could get this thing. Yeah, that's probably fine. I have more plants. I got to start working on some more plants here.
Yeah, the trowel. I was like, I can't. I literally have to do a plant because it's not.
I'm going to get this guy. Let's see. Do we do this?
You throw the cat away.
I'm not throwing the cat away. Not throwing the cat away. We'll do that there, so that and that, so I get 2 tokens. And then I'll use the watering can to do everything adjacent to this room. So
All
that's
right.
1 here, and then a 3 spot.
All right.
I did not destroy my cat.
So the phone goes over there.
Okay.
I'll take this sofa.
All right.
My ficus bonsai. All right, so this will get a verdancy token for being adjacent.
Did you put a thumb on this already? You didn't, right?
I did.
You did? Okay. I was like, there's a lot of thumbs on it, so I want to make sure.
I think there was a mix-up earlier, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this. Latest here for the dog in the room where he belongs. Those 2 get their stuff. All right.
Okay.
Fertilizer.
Fertilizer is
Can't believe we got the fertilizer.
pretty cool.
It's so good.
Pretty cool.
And 2 thumbs.
2 thumbs is pretty good too. I feel like I'm gonna take this guy.
It'd be fool not to take.
It's a good pick. we're gonna put this.
I'm having some trouble figuring out the non-Euclidean geometry of the house where I live.
It's the House of Leaves. It's literally the House of Leaves.
We'll do that.
There's no Cascadia rule where there's 3 watering cans. They all get shuffled in, right?
Why would I want water cans to be shuffled in?
I'm gonna fertilize.
But for real, is that a thing?
Fertilize my.
There's no Cascadia rules, right, on this?
Right.
Okay. You can spend 2 thumbs to clear out as many of those as you want.
Correct. Yeah. I think it's because it's like thumbs do not equal pine cones. Like it's not an equivalency, right? Because you're getting thumbs by drafting cards, as opposed to like connecting things.
Oh wait, thumb on the blue room. Why was there?
This one? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I drafted there.
Yeah.
Is it Nathan's turn?
Yes.
I'm trying to get this like watering can value right here.
I think there's a lot of watering can value to be had.
So this gets a verdancy, and this gets a verdancy. And I'll use the fertilizer, blast it, to fill this up, to pot it.
Blast concrete pot.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, they all have the 3.
Yeah, they have their values in the back.
Oh, they have different textures to them.
Oh.
There's different textures. This has got like spots on it. This one's got like striation on it.
Mine is like vertical stripes.
Wow.
How about that? They didn't have to do that.
That's so cool.
IKEA has a really great selection. Gotta be the thumb of the trowel here, so that I can scooch this over. Put that there. Use the trowel. Well, first of all, Betel gets that, and I'll use this trowel. I don't know where that goes, but I need some. Well, if you give me a 3 spot, then or 2. I can't.
Okay. Dang.
What are you doing? What are you doing, eh? You amped?
So amped.
He's so amped.
Does it show up on screen?
No, not quite. He has to get like.
He has to be
He has
really.
to, he has to jump up like on the.
Yeah,
Get up in there.
Not like that though. Not like that.
You're not gonna get
No,
back
you're jacking
there
him up.
to it.
He's getting all jacked up.
He just literally went,
I am gonna. Oh, I can't. I know it's terrible, buddy. It's just terrible. Not getting attention.
He's dying. He's dying of it.
It's like really bad.
So we are about halfway through. Huh?
Yeah, I think this does go fast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna draft this guy.
He's
going
so
here?
worried and concerned that he's not being fat.
Drafting that guy. Getting one of these. Using my watering can.
You guys are plant hungry.
Yeah, man. So I'm watering that, and this. This one is getting completed. Get the brown town pot. I need one here too. Oh, that one's done. So don't. Okay. I'm done. I just hadn't found any rooms that like fit my vibe, you know.
And in some room layouts, you can't have 8 unique items because you don't have 8 rooms, right? Because one of your checkers is going to have 7. You're going to have 8. So you'll have 7 plants, 8 rooms, or 8 rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. This cat has been storage for quite some time.
He's just napping on.
You might not even draft 8 items, right? Because if you're drafting these things, you're not drafting items.
That's true.
That's every time you pick one of those. That's the time you're not picking an item.
Yeah, but you at a maximum, you don't have to do it half-ish.
Yeah.
All the time you do it.
All right, I am going to. I can spend these to put urgency on stuff. Like, okay, you know what? I'll take this.
All right.
Consequences be danged.
Dog.
Dog.
All right, so this has the Devil's Ivy.
Whoa.
Talking about pot.
The Devil's.
There are plant facts on all these also. What's the plant fact on the Devil's Ivy?
A highly invasive species in the wild. This hardy houseplant is notable for its ability to filter out indoor air pollutants.
Oh wow,
That was pretty cool. And it's not one of the ones that filters out air pollutants that also sheds everywhere.
Yeah.
Because those are big leaves. Nice big leaves.
Mhm.
See, all these are bad. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and bend 2 thumbs so that I can get the watering can. Because I get the thumb refill anyway. I'll see if this still works. Yeah.
It's a lot of thumbs.
Yeah. And look at the 2 Verdant here.
It's a lot of damn thumbs.
And then I'll use that on this.
You got pots on any of them? Not quite.
Not quite. They're
All
pretty
right.
big.
Fair enough. Okay. I gotta get rid of all these stupid tokens.
Yeah.
Just get all of them.
They're bad.
I'm sick of looking at them.
Fertilizer. Ugh. That's what I need.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Well done.
I bought some stuff from my house. My house is kinda need some stuff.
Let's take these guys. I do complete this plant. My false shamrock. Get this pot. I have a watering can. I don't have a great place for it. I'm getting like 1 verdancy out of this guy. We'll do it here, so I'll just go ahead and complete this plant.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it's not completed, is it?
That's good. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I keep thinking that's 5.
I keep thinking it's 5 too. Okay. That's it. I get this thumb. Your turn.
All right, I am picking up the creeping fig.
So creepy.
And I am dunking the watering can right here, which will pot this. Give that a verdancy, give this a verdancy, and then this got a verdancy for the room.
So you did get a pot?
The nerve plant.
Alrighty. Whale? guess I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna spend both travels. Okay. Cool. But so that one does get the Verdant token, and I spend 2 to pop both or all 3 of these. They're all 2 away.
Okay.
Well, that could bite me in the ass there. I don't.
You're getting some cool pots.
Yeah. They're less cool than anything.
All right. Let us get. We got a sweet couch. A cool goldfish.
You can put them anywhere, right? Like, if
You
they don't-
can.
If they don't match, it's not a big deal.
You're looking for like unique items, and matching just gives you extra bonus points.
Mm.
Unless you're like really invested in the adjacency plan, which I think it's kind of hard to do, then it's probably whatever. Let's get. Let's get these guys. I can't do that there. Well, I could do it there. I just don't get a bonus for verdancy. I think that's fine. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 green thumbs so that I can
Yeah.
take
That's
this.
the exact move that I was going to do. It's a pretty chill move.
Get those green thumbs back. I'm gonna jam this goldfish right here and verdancy right there.
Okay, I'm gonna get this. Which it's 2 verdancy tokens because of that, right?
Yep.
Then I'll go ahead and plant this one.
I guess you're more likely to get the green as the game goes on because all the other color tokens
They like filter out.
traveled up.
These are getting like spent and put back, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright, let's complete my room set. Do here and here.
Oh, so if you have a complete plant set or a complete room set, you get 3 for the set. Is that the deal?
It's a complete set of right? Is it plants and rooms?
Plants or rooms.
Yeah.
So if you complete plants, you get 3. If you complete rooms, you get 3.
I'm gonna do that there. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna spend 2 green thumbs for verdancy onto the Devil's Ivy, and then I'm gonna spend 2 green thumbs so I can grab.
Get a bird. You can have a bird in your house.
I get all that. Get all this. This bird makes a lot of noise, but it came with a lot of human thumbs.
You know what? Owning a bird may mean that your house is full of awful noise 24/7.
Oh yeah, I'm putting this cat in here, by the way.
What's that? Yeah,
He's
the cat's finally free.
got a room.
Get a room.
No verdancy token. You're choking the life out of that plant.
This one?
Yeah.
That'll be fine. Let's give it some fertilizer.
I've seen those plants in real life. They're just dramatic.
Yeah.
It may look like it's starving. Oh, Oh, I don't give a crap about this Amaryllis. I just wanted to have a cat.
So I got pretty limited space here left. I got 2 rooms I can adjacent to. 3 thumbs is a lot of thumbs. A goldfish bowl is kind of cool. 9 is like, I don't know how I get 9 at this point.
9?
9.
Oh yeah,
emergency
that's
tokens.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes with 1.5.
Yeah. That's true. Still a goldfish. It's pretty sick. Yeah, it's just a super cool goldfish, man.
Yeah. Goldfish radical. This is definitely like all those other games where you just see the thing and you're just like, I wish that I could have a cool bookshelf, but we have a cool bookshelf instead.
If I take this, I'm locked in though. I think I have to take this. This completes. It does too many things for me.
Mm-hmm. Because you finish your rooms, right?
Yeah. I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items, which is a bejesus load of points. Yeah, it's 20 points.
I'm gonna go ahead.
No verdancy there, but there is verdancy here.
I'm gonna spend 2 thumbs to get the different thingies and choose orange fertilizer. Hang on.
I can move this down.
I can shove it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. And the 3 can just go straight to that, and then I'm going to thumbs up that to get that last pointy card.
What's happening, Eddie?
It's coming up.
He's there! He finally made it on
coming up,
screen! Come closer. A doggy!
You trying to eat some houseplants?
He's like, I'll give it a shot. Alright.
Thinking about it. So let's get some hair on the table.
Yeah. Okay.
I already have a cat. So, like, why would I want another cat?
You did get the cat into the room, which
I
is
did.
nice.
Yeah, I did.
I think everybody's glad.
Big time stuff. I feel like I want to dump tokens. I'm fishing for something that's not those.
Yeah. Do you keep them out before you replenish?
I don't know, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you should do.
That's what you did in
Cascadia, yeah. Which makes sense because it's like I don't want to see any more foxes.
Yeah.
I just don't want them.
Well, that's not amazing. No. Okay. Grab these guys. This is gonna do there, which completes both these. A panda plant.
Alright, mine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to use 2 green thumbs to add a verdancy token to the Devil's Ivy.
You keep.
And I'll pick up this arrowhead. Shove it right here.
What's that dog doing?
Yeah, what's that dog do?
Now that dog?
Is it going to
You're
hell?
just gonna toss him to hell.
Yep, their pretty little dog's gonna go to hell. Now, the thing in storage doesn't count at the end of the game.
For like your points now.
Okay. Yeah, the dog's going to hell.
You're putting him in storage? Okay.
So this comes into play with 2 verdancy on it. And then I'm going to use this here. And we'll spread some verdancy around.
Oh, baby, you couldn't have put a better plant down than that. Oh, that's a sexy fucking plant. Oh my god. This corpse flower is stinking up my whole house, but I love it.
We're dumping tokens.
Oh, why not?
Lamp. Couch. Okay.
I love lamp.
Me too. I love couch more. Let's take this couch. Also 2 thumbs couch. I get... there's no verdancy.
Yeah, that couch was pretty great. Through the whole house does belong to the cat.
Yep.
Okay, I am using
You room upside down too? Oh. I'm an idiot.
I'm gonna use these thumbs so that I can get this trowel and this living stone.
Whoa.
Shove that up.
It's a badass.
It's not a good place for it.
So that.
This thing?
Hang on.
Right.
Hang on.
Oh.
I may not.
Oh, was there 2?
It like gets no verdancy if I stick it there.
Oh. I mean, I didn't care about that for the corpse flower. Just there had to be an orange flower in here. Why would anyone put a corpse flower in their house? It smells so bad. That's why they call it the corpse flower.
I guess I'll take the maidenhair fern. So I get this. This gets 1 verdancy. And then I have this to spend. So just dump that there. Fig jumps up. And watering here. This needs 2 more. Okay, so I'll dump this into the creeping fig.
Hot.
Pot it. Pot me.
If you run out of pot tokens,
There's more.
Oh, there's more. Okay, cool. I was just wondering what like the really was. I'm taking this. You gotta have this lamp. I'm sorry, corpse flower. You'll never live. You're very dead. I don't go in the room.
My string of pearls ain't getting anything either. I'm gonna take this guy. So this is my last turn. I'm gonna go ahead and spend these thumbs to complete this plan, I think. How many points are thumbs worth? None?
Yeah, you got. I mean, because they can turn into a verdancy, and that's 1/2 of the point.
Yeah.
So they're like a quarter point.
Alright. We're dumping those into this living stone. Okay. The ZZ plant. Zemioculus.
ZZ plant.
Zemioculus zemifolia. Its common name is an abbreviation of its Latin name. This drought-tolerant tropical plant is native to Africa and can be toxic.
I don't know if there's any rescuing this last plant that I get. I just Is the plant here matches? I get points to the room.
Yeah.
You get bonus
In
points.
fact, you get 2 because you have a matching.
Okay. I guess I'll take the bird of paradise.
Hmm.
So you didn't want to like.
That plant was
it's gonna-
popularized by the
it's gonna-
popular magic card. Oh, you get use water incantation.
Yeah, because you're maxed out on those, so you probably want.
The watering cans go in there. So this is potted. That gets one. This gets one. Pot. I'll spin this thumb here to complete this. That's a pot. And then I have these 4 thumbs.
Me and my 4 thumb. This is your last turn, so you probably want to spend them.
Yeah, so I'll just dump them into the maidenhair fern. Okay. And Stalk sits out in the shed.
Jeez.
Your last turn.
All right. Doesn't matter terribly.
Technically, this did get 2 verdant tokens on it.
Yeah, it does matter.
I mean, that couch is fine. So I'm gonna spend the 2 thumbs to refill these 3, just on the off chance that I get a better one than the couch. The burb.
No place to stick that verb.
There's no place to stick the burb.
You can put them in an empty spot.
You're not wrong.
Because you still get bonus for different items. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter if they're matching spots or not.
Well, yeah, because this actually gets me more points because I get flip on a lucky bamboo, at least a 1, and then the bird can just be there too.
Mhm.
Sorry, bird. It's not exactly perfect room for you, but
Okay. That's the end of the game.
All right.
woo-hoo.
Score.
I think Nathan's gonna win because he got all the items.
We got an L, a J, an N. Okay, so this is completed plants,
Yep.
potted plants.
Each player scores for each completed plant card in their home. For each completed plant, players score the number of points indicated below the verdancy requirement. Completed plants are those that have the verdancy requirements met and have received pot tokens. This is not pot tokens yet. This is just plants.
Okay.
I believe I got 36.
23, 29, 32, 32.
Okay. 3, 8, 11, 13, and 11, 24, and 3, 27, and 3 is 30.
I won that one. I
Okay.
don't think it's gonna happen very often.
Extra verdancy.
I don't have any extra verdants.
Each player scores points equal to the total number of verdancy on all of their incomplete plants divided by 2, rounding down. So I
So-
have 1.
You have 0, Justin has 1, and I have 3.
Oh yeah.
So that was relatively. I'm just going to dump these elsewhere.
Oh.
Bonus pot tokens.
Okay.
So these are all 1, right? So
I have 7.
I got 9.
9 for L, 7 for J, and I have 8. Okay.
Room bonuses. Each player scores room cards in their home. For each room, players score 1 point per adjacent matching plant of the type depicted on the card. However, if a room is also contains a furniture or pet item token of the same color/pattern, the number of points per adjacent matching plant is doubled to 2 points. It is recommended that players start in the top left corner of their home and count rooms each row from left to right, counting up the total number of points as they go, as shown in the example. Okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
All right. So this room is none. This room is 2. This room is none. This room is 4, so 6.
Mhm.
This room is 2, 8. This room is 2, 10.
Mhm.
This room is 14. Okay. Items.
Okay, so each player scores an increasing number of points based on how many unique furniture and pet item tokens they have in their home. Duplicate tokens of the same type do not score.
I got 6, so I got 16.
Same.
This is where Nathan pulls ahead.
Yeah.
I only have 7, so 1, 2, 3,
20.
4, 5, 6.
Oh,
7.
you just happened to build
Yeah.
the house that only has 7.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Plant collector bonus. Each player scores 3 points if their home contains at least one of each of the 5 different plant types.
I got 6 for this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I
So-
also got both of those.
Yeah, got both of them.
Plant and decorators the next 2.
Okay, so how many points each?
3 points each.
Well, wait.
3 points per category.
Oh, I see. You have 2 lines.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then
Lots
goals.
of advanced goals.
Okay, so I think Logan got it. 36 and 9, 45, 45 and 16, 61, and 16, 77, 80, 83.
Right.
Justin is 32 and 1, 33, and 7,
40.
40, and 10, 50, and 16, 66, 69, nice, and
Yeah.
then 72. All right, and then me, 30, 33, and 8, 41, and 14, 55, and 20 is 77,
What? 25.
75, sorry, 75, 78, 81. Yep, Logan got it by 2.
Dang.
There you go.
I really thought you had it.
Yeah, I guess I miscalculated the rooms.
I
Because
honestly
I think I had an opportunity to get that last room, and I think you got more points on like the matching room stuff too
Mhm.
as well. So-
honestly, I didn't even notice that I had done
You just kinda did it.
Which
That's pretty good. That's a lot of
rolled
points.
This too.
All right. There you go. That's
There you
Verdant.
very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it.
I like this. Yeah, I think I still like Cascadia more because
Mhm.
Cascadia is just
It's
It's so
you're just in
It's
it.
crunchy, yeah.
It's
Or
so-
it's like solid. It's so
it's simple.
minimalist,
Right.
simple, yeah.
It's simple, but still very
Yeah, I think
crunchy.
if there's probably a very small minority of players who are like Cascadia is not complicated enough. This is more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's not too complicated though.
Right.
I like a lot of
Yeah.
what it's doing.
yeah,
Mhm.
this is solid.
I think between Cascadia, Calico, and Verdant, you should choose the one based on which thing that you're most excited about: the Pacific Northwest, plants, or cats.
I
Cats
liked
sitting on
the
blankets.
drafting more in this one, I think,
Mm-hmm.
than Cascadia.
Yeah, that was-
it was more interesting.
It was interesting to have the green thumbs go
Yeah.
on the other side, and you had there was definite decisions where I was like, should I get 3 thumbs or should I get this one thing that doesn't have 8 thumbs but helps me slightly
Yeah.
more than the other one? Yeah.
But yeah, overall, verdict pretty good, especially if you like Cascadia.
I would pull this out again. I would play
Yeah.
this again. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I would play this with another group for sure.
I kind of feel like that about all 3 of those games. Like,
Mhm.
if all 3 are available, I'll probably choose Cascadia. But if only one is available, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
let's
not
go
mad at
Calico.
any of the 3. So there you go.
We didn't play with the
2 green thumbs up.
2 green
thumbs up yet. We didn't play with the goal cards, so maybe that makes shakes up endgame scoring a little bit, right?
Yeah,
To where it's not so clear who's going to win.
yeah.
I didn't feel clear on who was gonna win.
I think if you are more familiar with the game, it probably would have made sense, or
Yeah.
would I don't know. Maybe I don't know. If you're tryharding and paying attention to what your opponents are doing, right?
Right. I don't think these types of games lend themselves to that kind of thinking. Like, this is more for me.
Yeah.
This is like puzzle out something.
Yeah, it's hard. So I think it's actually easier to like. I think it's actually easier to hate draft in Cascadia than in this game. Like I don't think you can hate draft a whole lot in this.
You'd
game.
have to really be paying attention to be able to hate draft.
And
Yeah.
also, like, it costs you quite a lot to throw away your turn just to spite someone else.
Yeah, it would be harder to make that thing work like as good as it's hurting your opponent. You know?
Right.
Right. Yeah, I went for some like easier plants to pot. But then I went for like a really big plant to pot, and I didn't pot it until after all the good pots had been taken. So, whereas I got like a bunch of points by scoring a bunch of quick plants at the very beginning. Yeah. So it's like if you're like trying to like snipe something out from under somebody else, I have no idea how you even plan that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be.
Right.
That's
I think
a
you just
very
take an
large
opportunity.
break.
Like it'll be one of those things where it's like, oh, you both needed that room
Yeah.
or that item type,
Yeah.
and you just take it before them. That's the only way that's going to happen, right?
I feel like that kind of happens in Cascadia some too, where it's just like, we've gone quite some time without seeing like a mountain. or
You so like
whatever.
everyone needs a mountain. Yeah.
So at that point, it's just like a big commodity thing, and not particularly like a hate draft. It's just
Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, it's not even hate draft, right? Because yeah, like in that
It's
one,
just- it's just scarce.
It's sometimes like early in the game, I was like, I really want a fertilizer to come down, and then later in the game,
You're
I was
just
like,
like,
I
ugh.
want any item that I don't have in my house.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the green things. Eventually, I was just like, no, I don't want a water can. I don't want to travel. I don't want.
The one.
I actually think I spent too much time trying to like the dog there. So I think if I had played it differently, I was too busy trying to match the item to the room color.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Because that's like only important if you have a bunch of adjacent stuff that's matching, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It does
doesn't
not matter because like I lost. I guess I was like second in the room matching thing, probably because of all of the matching items.